Okay, hello again. So our discussion will be the time value of analysis pa rin, part 2. And the content will be the following. Of course, it's the present value. So I will no longer discuss the meaning of the time value. Let's go directly to the concept of present value and discounting. So this time again, I am your instructor. I am Medj. Okay, so let's discuss. When we say present value, the current value of future cash flows discounted at the appropriate discount rate over some length of time period. For instance, ganito siya. Discounting in a way, yung kanina compounding kasi it compounded annually, so lumulobo siya. Compounded, lumalaki. When we say present value and discounting, kaya naman siya tinatawag nating discounting. Yes. Kaya nga other term for time value of money analysis, the discounted cash flow analysis. Okay, let's say I want 1 million after 10 years. How much money, parang ganito lang, nagde-decide tayo. After 5 years na lang. After 5 years, we want 1 million. O kaya 5 million for our dream house. O kaya for our dream building for the company, no? Ano ngayon yung gagawin natin? Or how much are we going to invest now? Para after 5 years, it will become 5 million. Ang hirap kasing sabihin na mag-iipon na ako para after Hindi, di ba? Mas maganda mag-invest ka na ngayon if you have your money. Who knows, maging 5 million siya in 5 years, di ba? Okay. Now, so yun, kaya siya tinatawag na discounting kasi parang you will get the discounted money, the discounted amount today, which will become 5 million. Maybe you will just invest 2 million, then after 5 years, it will become 5 million. Or maybe it's 3 million, tapos pagdating ng 5 years, it's 5 million. So that's discounting. So discounting is the process of translating a future value or set of future cash flows into a present value. So yun nga, gaya ng sinabi ko, yung 3 million mo ba ngayon, magkano ba i-invest ko? Exactly, para maging 5 million siya after 5 years. Am I going to invest 1 million every year? E di parang wala rin nangyari kasi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5 years, that's already 1 million. Pero maybe, no, on the first year, I have to invest 600, 700, 800, etc., etc. Because it will earn interest, it will earn something na magiging 5 million siya in the future. So magkano yung present value niya? To compute present value of a single cash flow, we need future value of cash flows, we need interest rates, and time periods. This is the formula. Okay, let's go directly with the problem. Okay. Assume that you need to have exactly 4,000 saved 10 years from now. Okay, how much do you deposit today? Ayan yung tanong ko kanina, di ba? How much do you deposit today in an account that pays 6% interest compounded annually so that you reach your goal of 4,000 after 10 years? Okay. So ito yun. Year 0, magkano kaya i-invest ko for me to have this 4,000 after 10 years? So that's the question. So anong gagawin natin? Using the formula, which is for a future value na gusto mo, no, divided by 1 plus rate, which is our rate is 6% raised to 10. So you get the present value factor. Again, how to get the present value factor, 1.6. You can just multiply by 1.06 times 1.06 times 1.06 10 times, no? Or you could just have multiply equals. And we get 1.79084. And the answer will be 2,233.58. Okay. So next. Example, same as example. Joanne needs to know how large of a deposit to make today so that the money will grow to 2.5 in 5 years. Assume today's deposit will grow at a compound rate of 4% annually. Sabi niya, 4%, paano magiging 2.5? Magkano ang kailangan niyang i-invest ngayon? Solution, it's 2,000. Pag nag-invest ka ng 2,000 ngayon, 2,054.81, you will be having what? 2.5 after 5 years. Okay. Now, present value with several amounts. Yung kanina, yung 2 examples natin, it's single amounts. This one, we will be having several amounts, ordinary annuity. Assume that on January 1 of the current year, Kate Corporation sold its equipment costing 500,000 for 800,000. Wow, kumita pa siya, no? To Arvin Corporation. Arvin paid 200 as down payment and the balance was paid with a non-interest-bearing note for 600,000. When we say non-interest-bearing note, ito nga yung nakakalito minsan. Pag sinabi natin interest-bearing note, let's say that 600,000 and it is an interest-bearing note, let's say 6% or 10%, you just multiply 600,000 times 10% over the years. Pero pag sinabing non-interest-bearing note, di naman totoong non-interest-bearing note yun no? Interest was already included. Yun yung ibig niyang sabihin, no? Now, so ibig sabihin, kasi yung 600,000 na yun, buo na yun, no? Okay, now, the note shall be paid in equal payments annually every year end, okay? Amounting to 200 per year. So meaning kung 600 yan, 200 per year, you will be getting payment if you're a Kate Corporation for 3 years. The prevailing interest rate is 10%. You have been tasked by the Kate Corporation on the present value of the note receivable to be recognized by the company. Okay, let's try to solve using what? The table method. Okay, at year end, no? At first, on the first year, sa year end, yung 200,000 mo, the present value is 182. Why don't we just multiply by the present value? How to get the present value? Class, again, sometimes may table. Pero, pag walang table, all you need to do is you divided by naman to get the present value factor. Okay? Of course, pag nag-divide by ka, try it. No? Sabay tayo. 1.10 divided by equals. Yung unang equals, that's 1 kasi, no? Yan yung value niya at 1. Di ba? Okay. Pag diniscount mo na siya, 9.9. Okay. That's ordinary annuity, no? So, total is 497,360. Okay, just try it all. Okay, next. If you're done. If you're going to use the formula, ito din yung formula niya. At ganun din naman to, ito, pagka kinumpute natin to, it will result to the present value factor, ordinary annuity, no? Okay, so ito na siya. Yung ordinary annuity, yun lang din yung kanina. Yung total ng mga per year. So, ang ginagawa namin dyan, nung nag-aaral ako, M plus lang. Okay? So, next. Annuity due. Pag annuity due, beginning of the year. Diba? Pag ordinary annuity, end of the year, ito annuity due. Yun lang yung kaibahan nila. So, what will happen? On the first year, okay, on the first year, dahil beginning of the year siya, plus this is present value, hindi to future value. So, ibig sabihin, nung beginning of the year, yung 200,000 is just the same as the value. Kasi yun na yun beginning of the year yun di ba? Okay? On the second year, syempre hindi na. Then we discount. Okay? We get the discount price. And then it's 181,820. And then on the third year, it's 165. So the present value annuity due is 547,100. Okay. What if it's like this? An even cash flow naman. Assume Assume the following annual payments of notes payable of Dorothy Company with 8% discount rate. Consider the following data. Okay, considering the following data, so ito siya ngayon. 200, 250, 300, 70, 75 up to year 7. Okay, using the table method, so you just put it 200, all the future value to be paid by Dorothy Company. Get the present value factor of 1 at 8%. Multiply it with the cash flows, and then you get the total. That is now your present value of cash flows. Okay? Let's have an exercise if you have or you understand our lesson. So that's the end of our lesson for time value of money. Thank you.